Okay, so now that you've done that, let's take a look at this. There's a parent function y equals log of x, and what I'd like you to do is write the equation given these transformations. So read those transformations, pause the video, and write the equation for that function, please. Okay, so the reflection of the x-axis would give a negative here, vertical stretch by 3, and then we've got log, horizontal stretch by 2, so that indicates a half, horizontal translation of 3 units to the right would indicate negative 3 inside the brackets, and then a vertical translation 1 unit down would indicate that. Okay, and then for the last equation, or the last example, we're going to look at these three main points with this function, and I'd like you to draw the graph of the parent function. So we get x and y equals log x, and the three main points. And then perform the transformations for this function, make up a table, and then plot the new points. Okay, so please pause the video and work on that right now. Okay, so now you've had a chance to work on that, some of the transformations. Here's the table of values for the original function, the parent function. For the transform function, remember we have to factor out the negative 2 here, so we get this function in this form. And then the heading of the x coordinates of the transform function is negative 1/2 x plus 2, and the heading for the y values is negative 1/2 y plus 2. So take these x values, substitute them into x, and calculate the x coordinates of the new points, the transform points, and then take the y values, substitute them in for y, and find the coordinates, the y coordinates of the points on the transform function. So then here are the points, the three main points from the parent function. And if I can draw this accurately, which there's no guarantee of. It's going to look something like that. Okay, so now that you have the original function plotted, we can take a look at these points, plot these points, and plot the transform function. After you do that, you can check on Desmos.com for verification of your graph. So 39/40 and 3/2 is approximately here-ish. Then 3/2 and 2 is about here. And then negative 3 and 5/2 is right about here. And then the graph will go something like this. Something along that line. Okay, so please plug this equation into Desmos.com and just verify that your graph looks like that. And then work on these first few questions at home, and then work on the rest in class tomorrow. So thank you for your attention, and we'll see you in class.